Multiplying whole numbers. First, let's multiply 246 times 4. 4 times 6 is 24, so we're going to put our 4 and carry our 2. 4 times 4 is 16, plus 2 is 18. Put our 8, carry our 1. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 1 is 9. And our answer is 984. Let's take a look at a 4-digit times a 1-digit. 6 times 2 is 12. Put our 2, carry our 1. 6 times 3 is 18, plus 1 is 19. 9, carry our 1. 7 times 6 is 42, plus 1 is 43. Put our 3, carry our 4. 6 times 1 is 6, plus 4 is 10. We put our 0. If there had been another digit, we would have put our 1 above there, but we don't have another digit, so the 1 belongs at the bottom. Let's put our comma, and our answer is 10,392. Now let's take a look at 65 times 84. We're going to start on the bottom number in the ones place. 4 times 5 is 20. We're going to put our 0 here and carry our 2. 4 times 6 is 24, plus 2 is 26. I'm going to put a 6 and a 2. Now we're done with the ones digit. We're going to mark out our add-in. We're going to put a 0 here as a placeholder. The reason we're doing that is we're about to multiply with our 8, which is in the tens place, and our answer needs to start in the tens place when we write down this partial product. So 8 times 5 is 40. I'm going to put a 0 here and carry my 4. 8 times 6 is 48, plus 2 is 52. Put my 2 and my 5 here. Now we're going to add our partial products together. I know 0 and 0 is 0. 6 plus 0 is 6. 2 plus 2 is 4. And nothing plus 5 is 5. And our answer is 5,460. Let's take a look at another 2-digit by 2-digit number. Again, we're going to start in the ones place. 8 times 2 is 16. Put my 6 and carry my 1. 8 times 7 is 56, plus 1 is 57. I'm going to cross out my add-in, and I'm going to put a placeholder because I'm done with my ones place. I'm about to be multiplying by the 3, which is in the tens place, and I need to start my next partial product in the tens place. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 7 is 21. I'm going to add my partial products together. 6 plus 0 is 6. 7 plus 6 is 13. Carry my 1 up. 5, 6, 7. And nothing plus 2 is 2. So my answer is 2,736. Now let's move on to a 3-digit times a 2-digit number. This one's going to work the same as 2-digit by 2-digit. I'm going to start with my ones place. And I'm going to say 6 times 1 is 6. 6 times 9 is 54. 6 times 2 is 12, plus 5 is 17. I'm done with my ones digit. I need to cross out my add-in. I need to put my placeholder because I'm about to start multiplying with the tens place. And my numbers need to begin there. 5 times 1 is 5. 5 times 9 is 45. 5 times 2 is 10, plus 4 is 14. And we're going to add all of these together. 6, 9, 12, carry my 1, 4, 5, 6, and 1. So my answer is 16,296. All right, let's look at another one. Again, starting in the ones place, 3 times 7 is 21. 3 times 4 is 12, plus 2 is 14. 3 times 3 is 9, plus 1 is 10. Cross out my add-ins, put my 0 placeholder, and let's start multiplying by the tens place in 23. So 2 times 7 is 14. Carry my 1. 2 times 4 is 8, plus 1 is 9. 2 times 3 is 6. 1 plus 0 is 1. 4 plus 4 is 8. 0 plus 9 is 9. 1 plus 6 is 7. So we end up with 7,981. All right, let's take a look at this one. This one's a little tricky because there's a 0 in one of our numbers. So we're going to multiply 2 times 8 is 16. Carry my 1. This is the tricky part. 2 times 0 is 0, plus 1 is 1. 2 times 3 is 6. Cross out my add-ins, put my placeholder, and let's begin multiplying by the tens digit. 9 times 8 is 72. Carry my 7. 9 times 0 is 0, plus 7 is 7. And 9 times 3 is 27. Six plus 0 is 6. 2 plus 1 is 3. 6 plus 7 is 13. Carry my 1. 7 plus 1 is 8. And 2 plus nothing is 2. So I end up with 28,336. Now here is one with the 0 on the bottom and on the end. So we're going to do this one the regular way, but then if you kind of got some number sense, then you might can understand a shortcut way on this one. So let's take a look. We're going to multiply by the ones place, which is just the 0. So I know that 0 times 7 is going to be 0, 0 times 4 is going to be 0, and 0 times 2 is going to be 0. And then we put another 0 for our placeholder. Now 2 times 7 is 14, carry our 1. 2 times 4 is 8, plus 1 is 9, and 2 times 2 is 4. Now when we add all this up, we end up with 4,940. However, if you realized I could have taken my 247 times 20 and just multiplied using this 2, kind of leaving the 0 off for now, and then I could have put the 0 on the end of my answer. I know that 2 times 7 is 14, carry the 1. 2 times 4 is 8, plus 1 is 9, and 2 times 2 is 4. Now I could just move this 0 down, and I would still get my answer of 4,940. You've probably done that with smaller numbers and just don't think about it working with larger numbers. All right, let's take a look at a 3-digit times a 3-digit number, because multiplication really, once you understand it, it's a process. And if you follow the steps over and over and over, it'll always work. So with this one, we're going to start with our ones place, just like we always do. We're going to say 1 times 6 is 6. 1 times 4 is 4. 1 times 2 is 2. Now we're going to cross out any add-ins that we would have had, which we have none. Put a 0 as my placeholder, and we're going to multiply using the tens place. Now, 3 times 6 is 18. 8, carry my 1. 3 times 4 is 12, plus 1 is 13. 3, carry my 1. 3 times 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7. Now I'm going to cross out my add-ins, and I'm going to put a 0 placeholder for my ones place, a 0 placeholder for my tens place, because now I'm going to be multiplying by the hundreds. So I need to start my answer in the hundreds place, which is right there. So 5 times 6 is 30. I'm going to put a 0 here and carry my 3. 5 times 4 is 20, plus 3 is 23. Put my 3, carry my 2. 5 times 2 is 10, plus 2 is 12. I'm going to put my 12 here, and I'm going to add them all together. I'm going to get 6, 12, 2, carry my 1 up here. 6, 10, carry my 1. 3, and 1. Put my comma in there, and I have 130,626. I hope this was helpful, and I hope you enjoy multiplication.